Hey, welcome to Evansville Podcast. My name is Jason. Thanks for listening. On today's show, we are doing a little movie ranking with the official Evansville Podcast movie correspondent, Cory Edwards. This was recorded earlier this year, and I'm finally getting around to editing it and releasing it. So, we are rectifying some wrongs. We are catching up on some movies that we hadn't seen. Basically, Cory and I trade at least 3 movies that the other person hasn't seen to make, and then once we watch those, we'll re-rank them on our charts. So that's what this is, and we have a new number 1 as well. If you've listened to previous episodes where we do the movie ranking, you'll know that we finally got rid of Finding Nemo. So go back and listen to some of those. If you haven't heard them, I'll link to them in the show notes, and also I'll link to our flick chart where we do the movie rankings for this show and the previous ones. Thanks, and here we go. We're gonna go with the re-rank here. Quick
Pulp
segment.
Fiction. Pulp Fiction.
We're re-ranking Pulp Fiction.
Four Brothers.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow
Yep.
or Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction. I think we may have a new number 1 tonight.
It's
Pulp
going all the way to the
Fiction
top.
or Mission Impossible
Fiction.
3?
Pulp Fiction.
Why am I here? Pulp Fiction or Kill Bill Volume 1?
Whoa.
Pulp Fiction.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You're killing me, boys.
No, it's right. It is right.
Fine. I pressed the button. Pulp Fiction or Rocky?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. There we go.
I love Kill Bill Volume 1. I love Rocky.
Yep.
But
Pulp's better.
But-
Fiction's better.
Pulp Fiction is now number 1.
Thank you. As it should be.
Do you feel better?
This might be a while before it gets unthroned.
Yes,
I feel-
I would agree.
I don't know if unthroned is the word.
Unthroned.
Dethroned.
No, it's
Dethroned.
unthroned.
Unthroned.
How dare you?
We have our own vocabulary
Please
on
don't
this show.
correct me. It sickens me. No.
So it's Armageddon or Fargo.
Fargo. Easy. That's easy.
That's
Easy.
easy.
Yep.
Ooh.
I know what we should do.
We have
Yes,
to.
We have to.
We have to add the ones in we've seen.
Yeah, that's what we need to be doing.
Okay, yeah. That's what we need to
Do that. So we're going to add in the ones we've had a list of shame movies, and we've rectified a few. So we need to add those in. So we've watched.
We'll start with mine.
Sure.
We'll go with Goodfellas first.
So I should type that in.
Yep. Let's go with Goodfellas.
Good, because
That's
the
good.
ones that were up were
I'm
killing
not
me.
happy with the.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. And we can do that every once in a while.
Rectify our shame.
Right.
Each time.
All right, so now that we've seen Goodfellas, we can compare it to Four Brothers.
Oh, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Wait, who hadn't seen it?
I
you.
had not.
And now you have.
Now I has.
So is Goodfellas better than Sleepy Hollow?
It is.
It is. Yes, it is.
By a lot.
Yes.
But
Wait, did you watch the actual version or the made for cable with a dubbed over version?
I just for the sake of getting it done immediately, I have not seen it with cuss words.
Oh,
but
man.
it was sometimes that's more fun
It is
because
but-
it's so much funny. It's so much funnier knowing Joe Pesci's trying not to say the F word.
right. That is kind of funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Okay.
you get your freaking shine box.
Doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah. Sorry.
Goodfellas or Kill Bill Volume 2?
Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Volume 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kill Bill Volume 2. Okay, excellent.
Yep.
Excellent choice.
No, I get it.
Goodfellas or Titanic?
Goodfellas. Yeah,
Easy.
for sure.
Jeez, thank you.
I didn't know if we were going to
We feel probably exactly the same about Goodfellas. I have a
I
feeling.
couldn't take another 20-minute Titanic conversation. All right, Goodfellas or Fight Club?
Fight Club is better than Goodfellas. This is actually a good one. This is why we created this
This
thing.
is pretty close. I mean, this is a legitimately tough one. You haven't seen the real
Even if
version.
I had, it's going
Right.
to take a lot to beat Fight Club for me. It's in my top.
I really do like Fight Club.
I haven't, without looking at my flick chart, I'm guessing it's 50 to 100.
Yeah.
It's in my top 100.
But of the million rankings that you've done, the Goodfellas though, I don't know. Fight Club's really good though, but can you rewatch it though?
I rewatch it a lot.
Really? Yeah, I can't think of a reasonable argument over, but it's so close. Yeah, okay, Fight Club.
If you're close, I'm pretty far ahead with
that's fine.
Fight Club.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
but Goodfellas is up there.
Goodfellas.
Good
It's
job.
very good.
It's very up there.
Is it number 16?
Is that what it is now?
I mean,
Yeah.
for right now,
That's
that's
fine.
probably right.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Of the ones we've done.
Yay.
So then my other one is Big Trouble in Little China.
I don't want
Oh
to hear
boy.
it.
Here we go. Now we're into it.
Big Trouble in Little China, by the way, was so we have just so the people out there listening know,
The peeps.
you and I have a constant 3 movie. You need to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Goodfellas was. I mean, I thank you because that was a nice. This is one of those where you thought I'm going to make Cory watch this, knowing this is not my type of movie.
Right. You need to broaden your horizon every
Right.
once in a while.
So
The dialogue in Big Trouble is amazing.
Yeah, I know. I kind of don't. I can't. Well, we'll get there. We'll get
yeah, I'll trash this when it comes time.
And
there. It's time.
it's time.
Okay,
Big Trouble in Little China or Four Brothers.
Big Trouble. in
4
Little China.
brothers.
Big Trouble in Little China is
Big Trouble in Little
so
China.
much better than Four Brothers.
What?
It's not even. A
I can't, for the life of me, think. I thought for a little bit of watching Big Trouble
Yeah.
that you're putting one over on me.
See, so I think you think that this movie is grounded in reality. Or
No. I actually, for the first part of it, thought, oh, this is funny. They're making fun of action movies.
Yeah.
But then it starts living as an action movie. It doesn't continue to make fun.
Yeah, but
All of a sudden, then monsters show up.
Right.
Kurt Russell keeps saying really stupid things.
As he should.
There's very blatantly Asian American things going on.
great stuff. It's not.
It was just
American.
no. I'm saying it was like it was very almost like as like caricatures of Asian culture. It was very odd and not fun, and it wasn't very funny except for I don't know when I was making fun of it in my head.
Wow. See, so Lopan is great. He's the bad guy, and the fact that he talks to Jack Burton, which is probably number one.
They said Jack Burton's name 16 times in the first 1 minute
Almost
of the
named
movie.
my son Jack Burton. Thank you. This movie is one of my
It's
absolute favorite movies
awful.
of all time.
If it were disparaging to Asian Americans, there wouldn't be
It's
so
not
many famous
disparaging.
Asian Americans in the movie.
It's not disparaging. It's a caricature.
So, yeah.
It's like a Tom Cruise movie where Tom Cruise plays a caricature of Tom Cruise.
Without all the running.
Yeah. There was some Gracie Law. So
So then do me a favor. Explain the monster.
So that is my only problem with the movie.
Okay.
I never liked the monster part. That's what keeps it from being maybe my favorite movie of all time. Is the monster. The monster I can do without. I don't get it. I don't know why they thought they needed to add it. It doesn't belong.
So the difference there, it really comes down. I need more brain in a movie.
But I think you're
I need more
not reading into it enough.
I like
Actually.
well written movies. I like less actiony. I don't like action for the sake of action. I like action if it fits. Like Saving Private Ryan doesn't bother me as action. It's war.
Yeah.
This one is like, hey, we're gonna have a little buddy cop, but instead it's gonna be a trucker movie.
Yeah.
And it came out exactly as bad as I thought as I was watching it.
So Jack Burton is like the everyman. He's in this situation. He thinks he's great, but he's not great. And,
He never
but-
actually wins any. of
Yeah,
the
he's
battles.
not. He's not supposed to be
Right.
great. He just is this dude that takes on this thing that's way above what he should be doing. But he's all for it, and he's the hero that doesn't want to be a hero but thinks he's
That's
the
fine.
hero. So yeah, he's
Okay, I'll give you Four Brothers, but I'm not going to give you Breakfast Club. There's no way.
yeah. You're
So,
it's way-
since we know what's gonna happen here.
no, it's better than Breakfast Club.
You're crazy.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it comes up against Breakfast
So
Club.
yeah, I'll give you Four Brothers just because
Let's go China.
I'm not going to argue Kurt Russell over Mark Wahlberg. It's like banging my head against the wall.
Yeah, Kurt Russell's awesome.
Kurt Russell was a better baseball player, so we'll go with
Oh,
him.
totally. And he was in a lot of movies.
Hopefully, we won't come across this problem again. Big Trouble in Little China or Mission Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 2.
Oh
Son
my
of,
gosh,
you're just being
wrong.
contrary.
No, I'm not. They're both terrible. Why wouldn't I
No.
pick the one that at least I don't remember that much?
Because Big Trouble's better. It's
Okay,
better
I'll
than
take
Mission
your word
Impossible
for it.
2.
I'll take your word for
You
it.
need
There was
to see
no
it twice.
slow motion doves in Big Trouble in Little China. So
I'm not watching Big Trouble in China ever again.
You
missed
are,
it. You missed
actually.
it. We're watching it right now. We're
Never.
We'll go downstairs and watch it again.
All right, hurry up. Let's get Big Trouble out of here. This is awful.
Big Trouble in Little China or Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
So this is painful.
Yeah.
Because I guess in my head, I don't know. I can't pick Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Okay. Big Trouble in Little China. Winner. Let's go.
It's ranked number 1.
I mean, yeah.
Dear God.
We're getting there with Big Trouble. Big Trouble
This
in Little
is
China.
awful.
And
This makes me want to quit.
Big China in Little Trouble
What?
or Iron Man.
What'd you say?
Iron Man. The first Iron Man.
Yeah, the first Iron Man's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that first Iron Man's a great movie.
Here you go.
Although there is questions about the first Iron Man. Like, what was the motivation for the Jeff Bridges character? Like, why was he so bad at the end? I mean, just money?
I guess that's a good question.
I mean, kind of. If you look into it, it kind of falls apart a little bit.
It may. That sometimes those happen in franchises when they set up for future movies.
Yeah.
If a movie was looking to just be finished and make a good ending,
yeah,
that's kind of why those movies are usually typically never good, because they're building for something in the future.
right. The origin stories are kind of overplayed, but
Sorry.
yeah, that could come up later maybe as a reason to not pick that one.
Okay.
Sorry.
I got one for Cory. Big Trouble in Little China or The Princess Bride.
The Princess Bride. 100%.
Princess Bride.
Always.
Yes, Princess Bride.
Never don't.
Yeah, Princess Bride's good.
Hashtag never don't. Big Trouble in Little China or The Lost World Jurassic Park.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You're coming around.
Well, I'll say this. As awful as the entire writing of the movie Big Trouble in China is, there's nothing worse. No one ever said, let's have him eat a dog in Los Angeles.
Hey, John Carpenter wrote the theme song to Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
Sang it too, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sang it, performed it.
I can't believe it.
Power control.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So
Bring it.
now you're 2, right?
Big Trouble in Little China is now number 9.
Yes, that's about right. I think.
Okay,
and thank you for this was the last time we ever did a recording.
and then one more
One more rectification.
that I rectified was Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, Shaun.
Shaun of the Dead I finally watched.
Nice.
Which I was kind of bummed I hadn't seen this anyway. So this is one I was excited about seeing as well.
One of my favorites. But I'm not allowed
I feel
to
like
vote.
I may have owed you one since you hated Big Trouble in Little China or something.
Yeah, that was nice.
But Big Trouble.
But you also knew I wouldn't like Big Trouble. The moment you wrote it, I could tell.
I think you still need to watch. I mean, some people.
No, I needed to watch
People
it.
still need to watch it.
I need to know.
Just wait until you watch The Last Dragon.
I need to understand how you are the way you are.
Yeah.
And that's what Big
that's
Trouble
one of
helps me with that.
It does. It
So
should.
if I see this and I think Jason likes this,
Love it.
there's got to be a reason.
For psychological reasons.
Yeah.
And I love it because it's not because of the Big Trouble. I love because a lot of the dialogue. So it kind of pains me that you didn't like the dialogue. Because
the
I do.
dialogue
It's
is
a cheesy
so
dialogue, but
realistic.
it's supposed
Cheesy's
to be.
not.
But-
Cheesy's good if it's done properly.
I like
It was.
Cheesy's not usually good when it's done for the sake of being cheesy.
What's in this?
Cheesy's good
What's in
when
this egg magic potion? Yeah. What do we do? Drink it? Yeah. Good. Thought so. I mean, it's great. It's perfect.
Does anyone know what's going on?
He acts like a normal person in this movie. like asking what is going on here?
yeah, there is some normalcy to him that if he didn't.
If I'm not back in
half
an hour, call the president. It's so great. It's so
Actually,
good.
that is good. I do like that. All right,
I think
next.
the more you quote it, the more you'll like it.
Yes.
You'll be like it. Yep.
He has a lot of quotes.
A lot of quotes.
It's just a tough watch, but there were some funny lines.
I think from now on we should watch these things together. So you
I think
can
Big Trouble in
understand
Little
why.
China should be we should watch that every year.
Shaun of the Dead.
And we're moving on.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead, one of my favorites, versus Mission Impossible.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Yeah.
Is it better than For Your Consideration?
Yes.
Yep.
It is.
Is Shaun of the Dead better than Kill Bill Volume 2?
No.
But is it better than Goodfellas?
No.
Shaun of the Dead is not better than Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
How about Groundhog Day?
Shaun of the Dead.
Which is funny because I watch both of them once a year.
What day do you watch Shaun of the Dead?
It's Halloween.
Oh, is that your Halloween movie?
It's my only scary movie I like.
I see.
I guess Shaun of the Dead. I don't know. It's
Just
pretty
think
close.
about
it's
if,
very close.
If Shaun of the Dead had Andy McDowell, and Groundhog Day did not.
Then Groundhog Day might win.
Yeah.
Freaking Andy McDowell again.
What do you think she's listening to us and just hates us?
Yeah, I should not have tagged her on Instagram.
How about Shaun of the Dead and Catch Me If You Can?
I would pick Catch Me If You Can. I would.
I know you like that.
I do like Catch Me If You Can.
Before about liking it a lot. I lean towards Shaun of the Dead. Catch Me If You Can was good, but it was not. I don't ever think about it, really. Whereas Shaun of the Dead, I do think about occasionally. Anytime Queen comes on with that song,
yeah, I know.
Don't Stop Me Now or whatever.
No, the You're My Best Friend.
Yes, yeah. So, and
I think about it. I crave watching this movie.
Yeah, it comes up more, I think.
I think I like Hot Fuzz better. So when I want that itch scratched, I'll pick Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, I'd say I like. I don't think
us,
Hot Fuzz was as good as Shaun of the Dead, but
I'm saying
it just might
same
be just
movie
order.
making,
It's
same
maybe the same
joke
movie.
stylings. It's just
So Shaun of the Dead beats Catch Me If You Can, or
not in my head. But what did you dislike about Catch Me If You Can? I guess we didn't talk about this that much last time.
Yeah, it's not as not that I didn't necessarily like anything about it or didn't like anything about it.
Kind of an autobiography. I thought that would
but it was
turn
just
you guys
it just
on.
never. It didn't stick. I don't know. It just didn't stick with me. It was fine. I didn't have I don't have any problems with it, but it wasn't like
Tom Hanks is in it.
Yeah.
Amy Adams is in it.
Yeah, I like Leo.
Martin Sheen's in it.
Yeah, they did fine.
Chris Walken.
Yeah, it was fine.
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, now I'm out.
I'm running out of good people.
Now we're out.
Sorry.
No, not a fan of Jennifer Garner. Yeah,
I think I like the idea that the zombies are not very aggressive. They're easy to beat.
Yeah,
I like that.
You like that they're
dead.
They only really
They're
get
all messed up.
Well, yeah, but that's not the case in every other movie.
But they're getting shopping carts at the end and stuff, and they're
The last 5 minutes of Shaun of the Dead might be the best.
might be pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, and the fact
Now I've not had a chance for Shaun of the Dead to be rewatchable to me.
sure, and
And I have had a chance for Catch Me If You Can to be rewatchable to me, and I like to watch it when it's on. It comes on a lot, oddly enough.
that's weird.
It's on TV a lot.
I can't imagine watching it again. I have zero desire to ever.
So that's
watch.
the only reason I'm going for it. This could be one that changes over time.
Do I get to tie a break?
I think you might have to because I can't.
Problem with her tie-breaking
I know
is
she-
she now tells us what she likes before we start.
That's true.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
But I'm only doing this when it really feels like you are
I don't
not
think I
going
can
anywhere.
go Catch Me If You Can. I don't think you. Yeah. Well, we can revisit it.
Shaun of the Dead's fine.
It is Shaun of the
But
Dead.
now I'm going to be mean to it, and I don't want to be the next one because it deserves it.
That's fair.
How about Shaun of the Dead or Titanic?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Gosh, that's easy. Although, if you combine those movies, now
Much
we're
better.
talking. Now we're talking. Jack comes back.
That's just so you're aware.
Little revenge.
Outside of I Am Legend, that's the first time I've seen anything with a zombie in it.
So
I've never seen anything with a zombie in it prior to that tonight.
I am anti-
And they weren't even really zombies in I Am Legend.
No.
But they were close enough that I remember thinking, is this what zombies do?
right.
Well, you have to watch Night of the Living Dead
Night of
if
the
you
Living
want to
Dead.
find the base.
I don't want to.
line.
I'm good.
It's that actually.
I'm anti-zombie.
Bro.
I'm totally anti-zombie. I can't.
Yeah.
I watched
hate
the first
zombie movies.
episode of Walking Dead and I'm like, I'm out. I am out on this. I don't. There's something about zombies that I don't like them.
Oh, I just don't dig on monsters.
Yeah, I'm that way too.
Give me
but
some
There's something.
give me
about,
some human monsters.
Yeah, there's plenty
Most
of
dangerous game.
right. Avenging Force.
Sorry.
There we go. Have you seen Avenging Force?
No. Next.
May have another one.
Oh, congratulations.
Okay, good.
Shaun of the Dead is
So
now
mine are done.
number 18. So we got our 3
So now yours.
rectifications.
All right. So
We
mine.
watched-
We watched American Beauty.
American Beauty. All right.
American Beauty. I've only got 2 this time, so because we're slow going. We're all messed up.
Yeah, we're all messed.
One thing that I like to do when I'm watching these movies that you give me, eat Pizza Revolution.
Yeah. Which
Which-
one's your
The
go-to?
Big Bad Wolf.
Big Bad Wolf?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like
And
the Big
why
Bad
is
Wolf.
it called the Big Bad Wolf?
Because it has 3 little pigs on it.
Yeah.
Bacon, Sausage. Prosciutto.
No,
genius.
it's pepperoni.
Is it pepperoni?
It's pepperoni.
Yeah.
Dang it. I prefer prosciutto.
She doesn't eat anything with red sauce on it, so.
Yeah, sometimes. It does. Hey, Pizza Rev makes it. I'm eating it.
All right. You're being a bit of a buzzkiller, so let's go on.
Ooh. How about American Beauty, also known as Bellezza Americana,
Yes.
or Mission Impossible?
American Beauty. Come on, you're kidding me. God. American Beauty.
Yeah, what about it? This is what I want to know. What is the big deal about this movie? It was fine.
I thought we'd have this conversation before Mission Impossible.
Oh, Mission Impossible is a special place. Fine, American Beauty, but it's fine. We'll talk about it when it matters. I don't want to argue against Mission Impossible. My heart's not in it.
That means a lot.
My heart will be in it when we get to Big Trouble.
Okay. How about American Beauty versus For Your Consideration?
American Beauty.
I will tell you, American Beauty came out the
okay.
same year as
The Matrix. I know.
So it had a rough competition.
Matrix is in my top
Here we go.
1,200.
I appreciate
Actually,
your
that's pretty high.
consideration.
That's pretty high for him.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
like a top 10%.
American Beauty or Kill Bill Volume 2?
Kill Bill,
Kill Bill
2.
Volume 2. Kill Bill Volume 2 is my top 25.
It's up there.
Remember, it's better than 1. We had that big argument already.
No.
And as far as I'm concerned,
I
there
almost
is no
won.
distinction.
When I listened to that episode, though, I had him on Pai Mei, I had him on Bud's house, I had him on the hotel scene. All of a sudden, he was coming around.
It was close.
I just can't. I can't consider 1 and 2 separate movies.
I can't either.
I just can't.
I really look at him as one.
I watch them all at the same time.
I am susceptible to flattery.
So dumb.
I had a thing for blondes.
Sorry. Worst part of the movie.
I know it is.
I love it. I love that whole scene with that guy.
American Beauty or Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
Here we go.
That's a good one. I got to think about that because I just watched Goodfellas too. I would pick American Beauty for sure. I mean, I have American Beauty very high on my list. The whole idea is that I'm giving you ones that are high on my list that you haven't seen. So right. I will always like the ones that you're watching that you haven't seen.
No, I get it. And I did the same with Big Trouble in Little China.
This is where we get into where you don't like American Beauty.
This is where we have the argument.
Why?
Yeah. Well, it was fine. But I don't get why it's supposed to be this great movie. Because there's nothing in it that stands out to me versus another movie like Goodfellas. Goodfellas is an excellent movie. It's well made. It's a great topic.
Well,
great
American Beauty is well made.
It's fine. It is, but it's like, what's the theme here? What's the reason for this being the movie of the year?
So in American Beauty, you have a guy who is like everybody else in the world going through the motions.
Sure.
And now he has a year left to live. He doesn't know that, but he has a year left to live. Kind of snaps.
Yep.
Even if it was a little bit of a statutory reason that he snapped.
Sure. No, it's very big of him.
So spends the next year quitting his job, smoking weed, working out, working in a fast food place, suing his old employer, or not suing them, but blackmailing them, all that stuff. Sure. And is happiest he's ever been.
Yep.
And literally dies with a smile on his face.
Right.
Spoiler alert. Beautiful. It's great. Beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Basically, he did everything that he wanted to do. If you'd have told him you have a year to live, he did it. But no one told him that. It just happened. Everything fell into place. Ended up with a better... all the different storylines were great. It had a little Crash, Babel, esque-ness to it where all the storylines converged. And I thought it was well done to put them all together. I thought all the acting performances were good, even if Annette Bening was a little over the top.
She was very over the top.
But I think that was part of that whole... I mean, people like her, those uber successful business people. I mean, it's not as crazy, but...
No, and Eyebrows was fine, but he was a little over the top too.
Sure. But I don't know. I really dig it.
But I just don't see how it's any different than just any other movie that comes out every year. I mean, it seems like this movie comes out every year, and it's not...
I guess this is my
The best
concern
movie.
is if there's not a lot of this is what I was trying to get at with the Big Trouble thing and Titanic we were talking about. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I think if there's not something to heighten your excitement, like a gun going off or like a fight
Well, there was a
or
gun
a chase.
going off. And boobies.
Bad example. But my point is
drugs.
My point is I think sometimes you can get bored.
No, I
Whereas those other things kind of like, they turn me off. So I think that's the difference that we have.
I can watch a movie.
That's why like a movie like
without-
In Bruges, which you haven't seen,
No, it's some
is good because it hits me on my good movie side and it has all kinds of different action-y type scenes for you.
Sure. But like a movie
And
like,
lots of cuss words.
well, I don't necessarily care for all the cuss words. Like, what were we watching?
We're talking about Goodfellas, by the way. I saw it with no cuss words.
Right. Right. It has a couple more than probably what you saw. But man, it's just like, it's Goodfellas. It's like, Goodfellas is almost Godfather level for me.
That's
Let me know when you want me to break
Okay.
the tie.
I mean, I can't pick American Beauty over Goodfellas with any conscience at all.
well, I would say the exact same thing. That's the problem.
Does that mean we're in an impasse?
We'll never, yeah.
Okay.
So I mean,
I
but
can
here's the
tie break.
problem with her breaking ties.
Yeah.
Just you're going to get it most of the time.
Here's
it's
what
not
I'm gonna pick.
necessarily True.
She's going to pick Goodfellas.
American Beauty.
No,
I'm not
this
kidding.
is-
I've been thinking this whole time while you were talking. I already knew. If it came down to it, I had my decision. I really like
I
American
expected
Beauty.
you to really like Goodfellas.
See,
I like American Beauty. I'm not as big into the mafia and those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really did like
You
American
should.
Beauty.
You might really like it on AMC.
Yeah.
apparently we need to catch that version. I think I need to watch that one.
What's funniest to me is that Cory thought he knew me, and he didn't want to go to the tiebreaker.
Oh, I don't like the tiebreaker. I usually
Nope.
feel like I'm going to lose.
I'm honestly 2-2. I think
That's nice. You
So-
give me dirtier looks than him, though. I think.
I'm allowed.
I know.
Yeah, I'm going with American Beauty here.
All right. So what's the last one? You had I forget. Oh, I don't
Yeah,
forget.
you can't forget.
That's right.
We watched it together.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not done with American Beauty.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Which
sorry.
is funny because it's not much different than the last one. American Beauty or The Usual Suspects.
American
Usual
Beauty.
Suspects.
Oh,
Now, this is The Usual Suspects. Let me tell you, this is good because
Yeah.
first time you watch it, good movie. Next, unwatchable, really, again, because you know the story. And here's here's the thing I don't like about Usual Suspects. All that stuff was nothing. He just made it up.
Yeah.
He sat there and made it up. So everything you see in the movie was completely non-real. Just completely made up from a bulletin board.
Kind of like Titanic. So it's fine.
Yeah, but it was like if the end of Goodfellas was him waking up and going to work and saying, "Oh, but I did want to be a gangster," but none of that actually happened, you wouldn't like it.
Nah, it wouldn't be a good movie.
That's what Usual Suspects is.
Yeah, that's fine. I haven't watched The Usual Suspects in a while, so I need to probably watch it again.
You're going to be extremely disappointed.
That'd be interesting because I do want to watch it again.
yeah, I think I need to watch it again because I don't remember. Anyway, American Beauty.
Even though I do like it.
I love
Because the first time it gets a lot of credit for that.
You watch
Yeah.
it and you're like, what?
Sure.
American Beauty
Sure.
or Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
This is...
I know. And I can't keep breaking all these ties, but
No one should ever pick Ferris Bueller's Day Off, especially against a real movie.
So here, let me take this time to talk about something you brought up earlier, which was it won the Academy Award in 1999 or 2000, I guess. 2000 won it for the movies in 1999
Sure.
against crap movies. There's nothing in that list that it probably should have lost to, for sure. I looked up the list, but the fact that The Matrix was not
I hate the Matrix.
on the list is a travesty because that movie is an excellent movie. The first Matrix is an excellent movie.
I mean, I've never seen the other ones because I didn't
Don't worry
continue
about it. We're
Matrixing
just
after
talking
the
about
first
the
one.
first one. The first one is
Yeah, I would never want to see another Matrix.
life-changing movie. Made me think more than maybe any other movie I think I've ever seen. Maybe.
Well, looking at some of the movies that you really like, it doesn't surprise me that one's the one that made you think. Not a lot of thinking in The Big Trouble in Little China.
I love that movie. How dare you?
It's not exactly like a head scratcher, though.
See, maybe you need to watch it again, and you need to really pay attention. I think maybe you were asleep when you were watching.
All right. But yes, so if your only comparison in an argument between American Beauty and Ferris Bueller is why wasn't The Matrix nominated, then
No, I'm just saying that I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. American Beauty, I just don't get why people think it's such a great movie. It's not. It's okay. It's fine.
It's well written. It's well directed.
I will never watch it again. There's no reason to ever watch that movie again.
I've seen American Beauty 25 times.
It's not quotable. There was nothing.
There's lots of good quotes from there.
There's nothing.
You're telling me you don't kind of want to pick up the peas at dinner, chuck them into the wall.
I don't eat peas, man.
It was asparagus.
It was asparagus. You're right.
Nah, asparagus is fine.
It was asparagus.
No.
Why?
It's not I don't know. It just didn't speak to me at all. The movie did not speak to me at all.
When you're ready for the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker, I'm ready.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Come on.
It better be.
It can't be.
It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, it's Ferris Bueller's. Come on.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. I could watch that right now.
The Ferris Bueller's Day Off is one of my least favorite movies of all time.
Wow, we're gonna have some weird arguments when that comes up again.
That is crazy. Anyway, American Beauty is now number 14.
That's weird.
That's high enough.
Hurts me.
It's high enough.
That's high enough. That's too high. That's way too high.
It's ridiculous.
It's fine.
I can't believe that American Beauty is tearing our friendship apart.
It's a perfectly fine movie, but it's just not.
Can we move on to The Big Lebowski?
Yes, Big Lebowski. Finally saw it. You know, Michael Thyssen was in here recording a podcast, and on his shirt it was Lebowski for president.
So how many references have you heard over the years that you didn't realize were Lebowski when you watched it?
It's hard to know.
Okay,
but
sorry.
But I know what you mean. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff.
You probably missed.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
This will be interesting,
Yep.
and it'll cleanse the American Beauty palate.
Maybe.
The Big Lebowski or Enemy of the State?
Big Lebowski.
Yeah, The Big Lebowski.
Awesome.
You're nervous on this one.
I'm hurt. I'm over here just... I don't know what to do. I'm beside myself. All right.
Is The Big Lebowski better than Rocky 2?
Yes.
I feel like I'm just skating by. I feel like this is like you say, are you okay with your son becoming and I'm just so glad you keep saying like doctor, lawyer. I just keep waiting for you to say drug dealer and him be like, yes. I don't know.
Circus clowns. All right. Here, I really do want to hear Cory on this one. Mm-hmm. The Big Lebowski or Kill Bill Volume 2?
Big Lebowski.
Nope, not even.
You didn't even think of
Big
that.
Lebowski's my number 4 on my flick chart.
Kill Bill Volume 2?
Big Lebowski's my number 4. I'm telling you that right now. It's my 4th movie on my flick chart.
Why do you like it so much?
It actually could be. It's the most rewatchable movie potentially of all time. Maybe even more than Pulp Fiction. It's definitely the most quotable movie of all time. In fact, I mean, I probably say a Big Lebowski quote every single day and don't even mean to. You know, like an Ace Ventura quote, you have to think about it to say it. Like you have to mean to say it. But like Big Lebowski, just sort of, there's just things I say because it's just so commonplace now. Careful, man, there's a beverage here. I say that way more than I ever should. Probably because I'm at bars a lot. But
you're always holding a drink.
But yeah, I'm just saying there's so many things that come from this movie. And I don't know. I think the story's great. Acting's great. It's funny. It's you know, you get to think a little. There's kind of a little. I mean, no one really cares about where Bunny is or if he gets his rug back. That's not the whole point. But you get to a little bit. You get to think about some of that stuff. They kind of try to put the story together for you. There's some great stuff where Walter flies off the hinges and he's talking about Vietnam, so people don't take him seriously. But he's usually right about everything. Right.
Yeah, John Goodman was very good in that movie.
He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was happy that you didn't hate it. I was going to cancel this whole thing, move to somewhere else.
Right.
I was not going to live in Haney's Corner, that's for sure.
Kick you out of the carriage house.
So, I don't know. That's why. Kill Bill Volume 2, though, gosh, Kill Bill Volume 2.
This argument brought to you by Pizza Revolution.
Kill Bill Volume 2, though, is one of my favorite movies of all time as well, especially the second one, as we've talked about. And I kind of like the idea that in this little podcast flick chart, it's sort of a balance of what we find good together, because we are the opposite of movie watching.
Turns out.
That's why I hate that, like, Ferris Bueller's High, because it's representing only one half of us.
It is.
Kill Bill should beat Big Lebowski because we both love it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, Kill Bill. And so to be fair with Big Lebowski, I don't have the history yet. I've only seen it the one time.
Yeah.
I have not felt the need to quote anything from it. Right now, if you told me to quote something from Big Lebowski, I'm not sure I could.
You'd just probably say,
I'd be like,
shut the...
Yeah.
I don't know what we're allowed to say.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Shut up, Donnie.
Yeah, shut up, Donnie. So I'm just saying that I obviously you've got a love for it. I don't have a hate for it at all.
It did, but the Coens did not turn you off on it.
No, it felt very un-Coen-like to me. Like a normal Coen Brothers movie.
Gotcha.
I'm always like, I have no idea. I don't get it. Why do people like this movie? Whereas that movie, I'm like, okay, I get why people like this movie. I don't get why people go crazy about this movie yet, but that's probably a rewatchable thing where when you watch it more, you probably get things. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
There's movies like that. I've totally, like, the first time I watched Tommy Boy, I was like, okay, it's fine. But then, like, watching it again, it's like, oh, okay, I'm in. And then, every time you watch it, kind of thing. So I can see that. So I'm not gonna.
It's better than Tommy Boy.
I knew you would say
for the
that.
record.
I did. As soon as I said it, I wanted to.
No, but I have a little. And one other special reason that I like this is there's like Lebowski fests. There is.
Yeah, people freaking love Lebowski.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
and I like Phil, who let us borrow the DVDs, the brewer at Carson's. He wants his DVD back.
Yeah.
Like it's been like a week.
Well,
he hasn't had it. So yeah, no
special charge.
Yeah, it's amazing. I was at the Evansville Comic-Con little thing that they had at the center, and there was a T-shirt. I was with my buddy. It had like Log Jammin', the name of the porn, on the movie.
Yeah.
And I just say to him, I was like, how do you keep them on the farm once they've seen Carl Hungus? Which is a very obscure line. And this guy that's selling the shirts starts freaking out, like, oh my God, man. You know that line? Like, so he wants to start talking like obscure. Yeah, I was like, no, I don't want to hang out here with you. I just was trying to talk to my friend and walk past your booth.
Right.
But yeah, no, so I don't know. There's just, that's why when you hadn't seen it, I was very surprised. Because
a lot of people
I
got that from a lot of people.
Yeah, so I'm glad you at least rectified it. Kill Bill Volume 2 can win, but I'm excited to see your growth in Lebowski.
Fine, fair enough.
They're very, very, very close, but collectively we're going with slightly more Kill Bill Volume 2.
Kill Bill.
I agree.
Sword fight in a trailer wins.
Yes.
Black Mamba.
Kobe Bryant?
Okay, it's going to get easier now.
Okay,
The Big Lebowski or The 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh, Big Lebowski.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, no. Okay. The Big Lebowski or American Beauty?
The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
Okay, I thought this was going to be tricky.
No, American Beauty is not in my top 4.
It's not a good.
I think the 3 movies that I have above The Big Lebowski we have not rated yet.
I thought we had Princess Bride on there.
Okay, yeah, we have Princess Bride. Sorry.
It's not Finding Nemo, is it?
It's In Bruges.
In Bruges, Eternal Sunshine, and Princess Bride.
Eternal
I need
Sunshine.
to see those other
and
two.
those are both on our list. So
Okay.
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski or Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Please don't fist fight. Can't we all just
I will
get
give you
along?
Big Lebowski.
I'm gonna sabotage this list and get Ferris Bueller. I'm gonna lie and say I've never seen it, just so it gets removed.
I think we need to watch it again.
Yeah, together.
Quick question. So when you watched Jerry Maguire, but I'm not asking you to like it.
No, I got it.
You couldn't get past the travel that he had to do to get back on Christmas Eve.
There's a lot. That was
okay,
part
no, I'm
of
just
it,
saying that was one thing you couldn't stand.
That was one of the things. Yes.
You have no problem with driving in reverse to.
But it didn't work.
Oh, did it not work?
It didn't work.
Okay,
that's why.
That's good.
That's why he kicked it and it went off the thing. Because
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So you're wrong.
Maybe that's when I turned it off.
You should have whipped. They finished it all. It all worked out.
Go away, Ferris. There is a
Save Ferris.
There is save Ferris. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. The what if Ferris is really sick? At least is somewhat redeemable.
Yes.
By the way, The Big Lebowski is now 13.
Well, see, it's on the list. It's in there.
On there. When we can
we can
kill
re-rank it
Finding Nemo, it's going to move up.
When I watch it again in a few months, we'll re-rank it.
If we can just get rid of that
If I say-
Finding Nemo and Lock, Stock, and
Yeah, we
Two
got
of
to get rid of
Smoking Barrels,
Finding Nemo. That should not be anywhere
What
near
the
our top
heck?
10.
And Lock, Stock too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's.
they make no sense.
So, what's going on Cory Stories this week?
This week is Steve Jenkins. He's the national director for the Clabber Association, the card game Clabber, and we're gonna actually play a Clabber game on air. So me and him and two other guys that I play Clabber with on Thursdays.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. Look forward to that.
so it'll be on location.
Sweet. Hey, thanks, Cory, for being on the show and arguing movies with me. Thanks for Laura for picking my side whenever she did. And not happy with her for when she picked Cory's side, but, do what you got to do. So, look forward to future episodes of this, hopefully more frequently. And check out the Evansville Podcast Network for some really cool shows and news coming soon. Thanks. Good job, everybody.